American Airlines has apologized to a Houston doctor after she says the flight crew ordered her to cover up her summer romper. The crew allegedly threatened to kick her off her flight home from Jamaica with her 8-year-old son. Dr. Tisha Rowe aired her complaint on social media. The airline has refunded her airfare. In a statement, an airline spokeswoman said, quote, "We were concerned about Dr. Rowe's comments and reached out to her and our team at the Kingston airport to gather more information about what occurred. We apologize to Dr. Rowe and her son for their experience and have fully refunded their travel." Let's bring back tonight's A-plus panel, Afia Yunus, immigration attorney, and Matt Rooney, Republican strategist. All right, Afia, I'm going to start with you on this.
Yeah.
Again, there's a little bit out of context. I think American Airlines, obviously they did the right thing calling her, but I think they equally did the right thing saying we're going to talk to our staff, because all we know is what she tweeted out. So I don't know exactly what the staff encountered when she walked on the plane.
Yeah, and you may be reading the investigation differently than I do. I think any responsible company should be doing an investigation. I don't think that's disputing her side of the story. I think it's just looking into what happened. I think here what she went through was extremely humiliating, and you know, American Airlines should probably be paying her therapy bills.
Matt, here my question is, why immediately does she throw out, "I'm a doctor and this is racism"? Where does racism come into play?
I couldn't tell you, Bill. I mean, I actually even did a little bit of Google research to figure out whether rompers had some kind of ethnic origin, but I'm unaware of one. I think, unfortunately, it's just the more degradation of our culture. It's what you say. And that's pathetic, and it's especially sad to see coming from a doctor, somebody who has higher learning, somebody who's supposed to be elevated and take extra care. So, by all means, if this woman was treated poorly, I hope she's made whole. But goodness gracious, let's stop making everything about race and the color of your skin.
Does it bother you at all that the woman used her son as a way of invoking emotion and pity, and I'm a victim and my son is also a victim?
I don't think she used her son. I mean, if my child had to witness me go through a traumatic experience, that trauma is also affecting him. And so he's part of the story. And that, I mean, any trauma research will tell you that if mom is enduring trauma, I have to wrap a blanket around me. That's like tantamount to me having to take off my hijab and my son is there. It's traumatic.
Traumatic is seeing your parents out of work, right, and have to scrounge for nickels to put food on the table. Trauma is seeing your friend die overseas when you're both serving your country. Trauma is not a dispute over wardrobe on an airplane. Grow up, people. We continue to make bigger things out of nothing for the purpose of getting attention or making a political point, which has nothing to do with the substance of the discussion. If this woman was dressed like everybody else on the plane, then she deserves to have her ticket paid for. If not, this is just more of a indication that we are in deep trouble as a culture where even minor disputes have now become national crises.
Okay, thanks guys.